39 seconds in, 3 watching, 2 likes. That's... We're basically setting records here, folks. Ah, son of a bitch. Just kicked over the beer. Luckily, I maintained most of it, so that's good. Sigmund has joined us. How's it going? Terrible. Is it raining there? It rained earlier. Right now, it's not raining. We have 3 watching, 4 watching. And it's pretty back down to 3 watching, damn it. Raging Cajun says, yo! I think I've really coined that term on YouTube, right? Yo! No, I'm just telling you, I think I've really coined that term. And now other folks are using it. I've just always liked it. 4 watching, 4 likes. Raging Kid. Alright, so yeah. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, but I'm still getting used to the initial period where everyone, has to kind of like greet each other kind of thing. Has to kind of greet each other kind of thing. Greet each other kind of thing. Trademark that shit before Blackie steals it. Blackie would never steal it. Blackie and I are very good friends on YouTube. And once I'm employed again, or come into some money, I'm going to be visiting him in person in Austria. Assuming he's still cool with that. It's a little strange. It's a little strange thing to do. It's a little weird, you know. You know, the first fucking thing I'm gonna do when I, should be so lucky to be invited to Austria is I'm gonna say, Blackie, take off that earring. I just want to hold it to figure out how much it weighs. Because that thing weighs, in my estimation, about a half a pound. That thing is balls. Do you hear a lot of interference on your audio? No, because I don't do audio. It's just my face talking to you guys. So I don't receive any audio. What I do know is I only have 2 watching, so I'm not going to do a show for 2 people. You know what I mean? So we'll give it 5 minutes, and if the numbers don't improve, we'll cut. And then I'll go on tomorrow morning. JB, I'll come, Raging Cajun, JB, I'll come with you. And be your manservant. I don't want manservants. I want women servants. But if you wanted to come, you can come as a friend. I think that's great. I think it's great. Can hear you fine, but static. Sigmund Floyd says, we are. I don't know what that means. I think I scare everyone away, says Raging Cajun. Okay, well, what the hell can I say to that? Me too, I think, to a degree. Me too. And I'm not a part of the Me Too movement, by the way. Let me just tell you that. Yaw, static, I heard it on his last show. Too raging. Well, that's a YouTube problem. That's not a JB problem. You know, YouTube blows. I can't wait until YouTube is replaced. No, no, I'm just telling you, I literally cannot wait until YouTube is totally replaced by another option. Because YouTube is a fucking disgrace. The way that YouTube treats JujuBot, the way that YouTube treats Harley Girl, the way that YouTube treats... I mean, Gorf left YouTube and went to Twitch.tv because YouTube is so bad. The way they treat Blackie, the way that they treat me. You know, it's supposed to be the premier... It's supposedly the premier, you know, internet streaming option. The answer is no, it is not. The answer is no, it is not. They're messing with us, JB, says Sigmund Floyd. Well, I've been saying that for the last week. They've been fucking with me ridiculously. I do entire... Sorry, hold on. I have tobacco in my back, you know, cigs in my back pocket. And I was crushing it. I was crushing them with my ass. Yeah, YouTube is a fucking disgrace. YouTube is terrible. YouTube is terrible. And I'm not going to put up with it anymore. And neither should JujuBot, and neither should Gramps, and neither should any of us. But it's all we really have right now, because Twitch.tv is not that big yet. You know, YouTube has done a very masterful job of cornering the market. Has done a very masterful job about cornering the market. So you gotta give them credit. You gotta give them credit. Just like I'm not a fan of Google, who owns YouTube, you know, but they've cornered the market in terms of search engines on the internet. Yeah, see, I don't really know what's going on with me right now. I don't really feel very good. I hope maybe just the ham and pork and cheese sandwich that I ate earlier has made me feel a little sick. But I feel like I'm going to puke. And it's not because I've watched dozens and dozens of Hillary Clinton videos. We should start it, LOL. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know how to write code. I don't know how to write code, you know? I'm not a digital producer. I'm much more of a physical producer, you know? I think once I get out of this unemployment caper, I'm probably going to end up being something like a house builder, or a contractor, or a plumber, or something like that. Or something like that. But yeah, I totally feel sick right now. I totally feel sick. We just went up to 4 viewers, now we're back down to 3. I overdid Chinese tonight. Well, you should probably tell us what you overdid, Raging Cajun. My guess would be crab rangoon, beef teriyaki, chicken fingers, and spare ribs. And fried rice. That would be my guess. That would be my guess. Because that's the stuff that I like. That's the stuff that I like. Sigmund Floyd says, I have Tourette's syndrome, so I should definitely get Twitch. LOL. Yes, you fuck should get Twitch, cunt, nigger, bitch, dick, son of a fucking cunt, bitch, nigger, dick, Tourette's. Yeah, you should. Twitch is great. I still maintain, as far as I know, I still maintain a great relationship with Gorf, but he's exclusively on Twitch, and his show went from politics to basically a gaming show. And I'm not a gamer at all. I don't know anything about video games. You know, I haven't played video games since Mario Kart Revolution back in, I don't know, 1998, something like that. So it's a little bit tough for someone like me to, you know, relate to Gorf because he does a gaming show. Here's the thing. Gorf is still out there. And he's still doing a live stream. Hot and sour soup. I love the hot and sour soup. That's from Raging Cajun. Not a lot in hot and sour soup in terms of substance, but the broth is always good. The broth is always good. Sauteed beef on steamed rice. Very nice. We love the beef on rice. Whenever I get Chinese, this is very important. Whenever I get Chinese and I get something like, you know, the sauteed beef, I always get it on plain white rice. I never get it on the fried rice, you know, because I think too many flavors going on. It fucks with my head. I just wanted to do a late live stream before I pass out. And I love the fact that we're talking about Chinese food. But we're not going to end without me ranting about Hillary fucking Clinton. We're not going to end. We can do Chinese food for like 5 minutes. I think that's great. I think it's great. I like scallion pancakes too. I like the beef teriyaki on a stick. Is always good. I love the deep fried chicken fingers. And here's the number one rule, at least for me. Here's the number one rule. Of course, duck sauce needs to be there. What they call duck sauce, which is really just an applesauce cut with soy sauce. But for me, the number one rule with Chinese food is you have to get that little vial. You gotta call it a vial. That little container of the hot mustard, the extremely hot mustard sauce. That's an absolute must. Without that, it's not Chinese food. In my opinion. You know? IMO, in my opinion. Ah, shit. I think I have food poisoning. I think I'm gonna fucking puke. Damn it. Come on, man. Let's feel better. Maybe it's just because I'm going through a lot right now and I'm kind of overwhelmed. That I'm like sick in my stomach. Oh, now I feel a little bit better. Weird. It's coming in waves. Hold on. I'd like to throw some sweet and sour pork after I'm full at Hillard. Good. I'm a freak for the hot mustard. Ragin knows. Having a beer has joined us. What's up, Hab? Sigmund Floyd has also joined us. Hey, JB, I saw your doppelganger tonight. A guy was standing outside his house having a smoke and holding a beer. He looked just like you. I wanted to stop and take a picture. Well, he should have. He probably would have loved that. He probably would have loved that. Yeah, a lot of folks don't know. I mean, I don't know how many of y'all have been following me since, Golden State Times, Gent, Golden State Times, Jujubot, early Gramps, all that stuff. I didn't always have glasses. I didn't always. I've only had glasses about a year and a half. When my blindness became so fucking obvious, when my blindness became so fucking obvious, I mean, I destroyed my car, but that was due to booze. But, I when I destroyed my car, back when I used to drive, um, I realized at night or early in the morning, I couldn't read road signs anymore. I couldn't read road signs anymore. And that's when I realized I was fucking blind. That's when I realized I was fucking blind. And so I went and I got my eyes tested, and they go, yeah, you're friggin' blind. you know, they didn't exactly say it in that fashion. They didn't exactly say it to me that way. But they said, yes, your two choices, if you want to see clearly, are contact lenses or glasses. And I don't want to take, little discs with fluid and all this weird shit and put them on my eyeballs. I don't like to touch my eyeballs. So I'm like, yeah, just give me a pair of glasses. So they fitted me for lenses, and now it's my new look. Now it's my new look. And apparently someone looks like me. Having a beer says, cheers, JB. Even though I feel sick right now, cheers. I hope I don't puke. And I'm not even drunk. I'm not even drunk. I don't know. I think maybe I ate something bad. Who knows? All I had today for food was some deli meats um, and some American cheese. Just like rolled up. I just rolled it up and just ate it, you know? Sigmund Floyd says, LOL blind. Raging Cajun says, I got glasses when my son needed them at 10. That means age 10. The nurse said, there's a whole world out there that we've never seen. Well, I could take that 6 ways to Sunday. You know, there's a whole world out there that we've never seen. Well, how about we talk about the fact that the Vatican and the satanic Pope works for Lucifer? How about that? For the world that is unseen. How about the fact that the Vatican, I just lost 2 viewers rapidly. Oh my god. Because I started bashing the Vatican? Really? Oh, I gained a viewer back. Okay, that's good. The Pope answers to Satan. How fucked up is that? Lucifer. Lucifer. The demonic interdimensional spiritual power that controls this section of the galaxy. Lucifer. That's who the Pope works for. That's who the Pope answers to. He answers to Satan. How many of you guys know that? I mean, I don't care if my viewership goes down to 0, you know? But how many of you guys know that? That the satanic pope works for Lucifer. Catholic Church. Catholic Church. The leader of Catholicism, the Pope, in the Vatican, works for Lucifer. He does not work for God, our almighty creator. He works for Lucifer. No one knows that. And when you do know that, when you realize it and accept it and internalize it, it changes your entire worldview. It changes your entire worldview. You know who I've been watching a lot lately, and I promise I'll take your comments and questions, once I'm done with my opening rant. You know who I've been watching a lot every time she goes on lately? Is Reyna4321. Reyna 4321. Reyna4321. I watch her every day. She is awesome. She knows what the hell is going on. She's a hell of a lot smarter than me. Well, how do I want to phrase this correctly? She's much more spiritual than I am. And she's much more pragmatic in the way that she deals with the devil. But if you guys don't know Reyna4321, oh my God, you gotta watch that channel. And oh my God, being a single guy, if I could pick a perfect wife, I made a couple jokes earlier. I was like in a minor fashion. I was like hitting on JujuBot. But I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you right now. If I had to choose so let's say 10 women were in front of me. Let's say 10 women were in front of me. And they go, who do you want for your wife? Who do you want to bang for the rest of your life? And I had, let's come up with some names. If there were 10 women lined up against a wall, and they go, pick one, and one is going to be your wife for the rest of your life. Let's say one of them is JujuBot, okay? That's number one. Let's say one of them was Reyna 4321, number 2. Let's say another one was Sarah Westall. If you guys don't know Sarah Westall, you need to follow Sarah Westall. Would be number 3. If number 4 was April Lejeune, would be number 4. If it was number 5, let's say it would be, I don't know, can you guys help me out? Can we add some Asians? Can we add some blacks? Can we add some Indians? Can you guys help me out a little bit? I already know who my answer is, but I want to make a panel of 10. I want to make a panel of 10. At beer, laughing. He wants us to blame God for all. This is from Sigmund Freud. He wants us to blame God for all that goes wrong in the world, but I know it's him. Does him mean me? Am I responsible for all that's wrong in the world? What the fuck? Did I misread that statement? Oh, Satan, yes, absolutely. Lucifer. My mom always pushed me to. Hold on. My mom always pushed me to go to the Bible camp. I refuse. A lot of kids were molested by a pastor. I thank God I didn't go. Yeah, that's what they always do. The pedos, the freaks, the creeps. They always get into religion, and they get into government as well, but they primarily get into religion. And it's disgusting. But I'm just telling you right now. I'm just telling you right now. Here's what I want to happen. Here's what I want to happen. If any of y'all want to reach out, if any of y'all want to help me out, help a brother out, as they say. If any of y'all want to help a brother out, I want to go on it. Can you imagine the monumental, YouTube videos that could be filmed if this ever happened? I'm just telling you. If this ever happened, I want to go on a date with Reina4321. And I'm calling you out right now. I know I only have 4 watching. It's probably more like 12 because YouTube lies. I want to go on a fucking date with Reina4321. And I think she'd like me a lot. I already like her, so that doesn't really factor into the equation, as it were. I think we'd get along great. No, I'm just telling you, I think we'd get along great. Isn't she married, JB? I don't know. If she's married, that sucks. And I'm fuck out of luck. I don't know if she's married or not. Dwayne has joined us. You? What's up? Oh, damn it. If Reina4321 is married, I'm gonna be very, very sad. But I'll get over it. I'll get over it. Jay Bond is in the house. I'm not yawning because you're boring. I'm yawning because it's late and I'm tired. And I've been through a lot. I've been Carson through a lot. That's why I'm so sleepy. Mr. Business went to church each and every Sunday, but Mr. Business went to hell for what he did on Monday. I'll leave that lie. I'll leave that as it is. Pretty funny. I heard that when I was younger. JB Lamarsby wants to have a physical relationship with Reina. But if Reina is married, I respect that, and I would never want to interfere with any of that. But I just find Reina to be incredibly attractive. I'm just telling you, I just find Reina to be Raina4321, to be incredibly attractive, and she needs to know that. She needs to know that. So if some of you guys go and you watch her show, and you're like, oh, JB did a show, and he said he wants to, have relations with you, um, I'm totally fine with that. Because I'm just being honest as a guy. I'm just being honest as a guy. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. It's exactly what it is. No problem. Luckily, my nausea is gone, which is good. We like the nausea being gone. We don't want to throw up on the camera. If I don't respond, don't get mad at me. Am at work running to and fro. Yeah, I don't care about responses. I don't care. You do what you need to do. Raging Cajun says, oh no. Last paper, gonna have to make a big one. LOL. Sigmund Floyd. Thumbs up. You know who I would also bang is, she's not physically as far, I've never met her in person. I mean, if she's 6'3", I'm 5'3", so I'm like a small guy. Like a small guy. You know what I would also bang is April Lejeune. I would bang the fuck out of her. You know what it is? Is because at my current age, I just turned 34. At my current age, I am way more attracted, and a lot of guys are gonna be like, JB's talking bullshit. And a lot of girls are gonna go, oh, JB's talking bullshit. A lot of people are gonna say that. But it's true. I would love to bang April Lejeune. You know why? Because I'm attracted, at this age, at the age of 34, okay? I'm basically in midlife crisis mode, okay? I would like to bang April Lejeune. She's very, very pretty. She wears glasses like I do. And if we ever got into bed, I would tell her to keep the glasses on. I'm fucking weird like that. And she could take her socks off, but leave the glasses on. For some reason. I just think that way. And this is a show I'm not going to upload, by the way. I'm not going to upload this show. Because I certainly don't want folks, a month or a week or 2 days from now or 6 months being able to access the show. I'm not going to upload it, but I find April Lejeune incredibly attractive. And it's because of her mind. It's because of her mind. It's because of her mind. So it's just one of those things, You think back through your life. Okay? And you wonder, what decision did I make that benefited me? What decision did I make that benefited others? What decision did I make that hurt me? What decision did I make that that hurt others? I put myself in the 60% column positive. I put myself in the 60% column positive. And the reason is that I woke people up, a certain portion on YouTube, a certain portion. I mean, hell, I still have 5 viewers, you know? I don't care if it's 5 viewers or 2 viewers or 13 or 22. Doesn't matter to me. Or 50. Doesn't matter to me. Alright? I was part of the coalition on Facebook, back when I was on Facebook, on YouTube, before I live streamed, going to other live streams, going to many, many, many channels. I'm one of the pioneers, myself along with others, but having the balls to come out and talk about the fact that the United States government did 9/11 and that the United States government faked Sandy Hook. Now, maybe a lot of the folks that are watching me right now see the anger in my eyes, even though it's dark. Even though it's dark in the garage. A lot of the folks see the anger in my eyes. And yes, I have a lot of anger. I have a lot of anger. Because I know that the United States government did 9/11 on us. It wasn't Osama bin Laden. Down to 4 viewers, who gives a fuck? I know that Osama bin Laden did not do 9/11 because he died of kidney failure. He passed away of kidney failure in a CIA hospital many, many months before 9/11 ever happened. I know that the United States government, under Donald fucking Rumsfeld, under Donald 3 viewers now. Under Donald fucking Rumsfeld, did 9/11 on behalf of PNAC, on behalf of Dick Cheney, Richard Cheney, vice president, who was really the president, but he took on the role of vice president under fucking Bush. No, I'll take your comments in a second. Under fucking Bush. And I have to sit here, and I have to watch the history books be written that Osama bin Laden did 9/11. Give me a fucking break. Osama bin Laden was long dead from kidney failure in a CIA-controlled hospital before 9/11 ever happened. And I have to sit here and watch all these characters tell me that Osama bin Laden did 9/11. What a fucking joke. I'll just tell you guys right now exactly what happened. The United States pre-wired Building 7 and the 2 World Trade Centers, flew planes into the 2 World Trade Centers remotely, remote controlled, like a video game, remote controlled. I'm not a no-planer. Planes went into those 2 buildings, but they can't explain how Building 7 collapsed in the way that it did. Oh, I'm getting sick right now. I'm getting sick. Oh my god, am I pissed off right now. These motherfuckers expect us to believe that so that they could go and convince the American public to go to war in the Middle East in order to take the oil, and conquer those regimes and start establishing what they call the NWO, the New World Order, which is basically total dominance controlled by the Crown, Queen of England, British intelligence, Asian intelligence, and bring the entire world into one conglomerate under the control of a centralized world government that is eventually going to impose a biometric currency, which is going to be a chip, just like the Bible says. It's going to be a chip in either your hand or in your forehead in order for you to buy or sell anything, in order for you to access any of your earned currency. That's what 9/11 was. That's what 9/11 was. That's what 9/11 was. And if you don't know that, and if you don't like what I'm talking about right now, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself and leave my channel now if you don't like it. Because I'm just telling you, I've been researching this crap for 17 years. 17 years. 17. Not 1, not 3, not 5, not 12. 17 years I have been researching this stuff. I know what Satan's plan is. I know what it is. And the seminal event was the attack on the World Trade Center. I know I only have 4 watching, and a lot of you are coming in, coming out, because I'm pissing some of you off. Which is fine. You know, I totally understand it. Who can explain to me the collapse of Building 7? As part of the attack on September 11th, 2001. Who can explain to me how a 47-story, steel-framed, concrete-reinforced building fell at free-fall speed into total dustification on September 11th, 2001 without being hit by anything? Go. Go. I dare you. Go. 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 Let me say it again. Who can explain to me, let me ask it again, I should say. Who can explain to me how building number 7 of the World Trade Center complex fell into total dustification in under 11 seconds, a 47-story steel-framed, concrete-reinforced building falling into total dust in under 11 seconds without being hit by any foreign objects? Who can explain that to me? And you tell me that 9/11 was not an inside fucking job. Oh, I'm pissed off now. Damn it. See, I always do this. I just get mad. I get mad. Yeah, like we Raging knows. Yeah, like I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it makes me happy that some folks know what's going on. Let's read Raging Cajun. Yeah, like we supposed to believe they buried him at sea. What the fuck was that? I'm not even gonna read Raging's next comment. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's so fucking ridiculous. I'm laughing because it's so fucking ridiculous. They buried him at sea in the. They, how do I even do this? Oh my god. How do I even control myself? They buried Osama bin Laden at sea in the Muslim tradition, where 99% of the Muslims live in areas where there is no sea. I mean, come on, folks. Wake up. Wake up. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Stealing a line there from Blackie. Buried him at sea in the Muslim tradition. At a certain point, the world has been, thank God for the internet. Oh, hold on. Before I continue ranting, raging at a couple there. Hold on. Hold on. JB, I've worked in industrial demolition. Was a professional job for sure. Of course it was a professional job. Anybody who doubts Building 7, you know, Santa Claus is coming to town. And so is the Easter Bunny. Okay? I don't care if you're 19, I don't care if you're 35, I don't care if you're 68 years old. Anybody who sees Building 7 and thinks that Osama bin Laden knocked down that building because debris and some office fires happened from the other buildings, took down that building at that speed, the Easter Bunny's coming. You're an intellectual child. You're an intellectual child. And I won't talk to you. I won't have anything to do with you. I was laid off a couple months ago. And folks might be wondering, why is this stuff... and, I rear-ended someone and I made a mistake. And I have to do probation and all that crap. But anybody who thinks that my life is more important than the fact that 9/11 was an inside job is misguided. I appreciate that you guys like me, and I'm pretty popular on YouTube, but I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Anybody who believes the official story of 9/11 or the official story of Sandy Hook, which didn't happen, by the way, you're helping bring in the New World Order indirectly through your ignorance. And when I say ignorance, I'm not insulting you. I'm not insulting you. What I am saying is that you are so uninformed. You're so incredibly uninformed that you don't have the capability to realize that the international bankers who hate Trump, which is why I voted for Trump, who hate Trump, they don't care about you. They want to destroy you. There are 0.5 billion human beings on the planet. These satanic cunts want to reduce the world's population to 500 million. Listen to me now and hear me later. What does that mean? What does that mean? If there are 7.5 billion people on planet Earth, and the New World Order, Georgia Guidestones, Georgia Guidestones, Georgia Guidestones, Georgia Guidestones, maintain the world's population under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. What does that mean? What does that mean for your granddaughter? What does that mean for you? What does that mean for the teachers that taught you in high school? What does that mean? What does that mean? Listen to me now and hear me later. And everyone's going to go, oh, JB's manic. Oh, JB's crazy. I'm not manic. I'm not crazy. I learned all this shit. I learned it all. And once you unravel the puzzle, it affects you. Yeah, it affects you big. Bigly, as Trump would say. It affects you bigly. Big league. Georgia Guidestones. Tenet number 1. Maintain the human population under 500 million worldwide in perpetual balance with nature. Well, there are 7.5 billion people on the planet, folks. So what the fuck does that mean? So what the fuck does that mean? I'm so crazy, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. Georgia Guidestones. Maintain the human race under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Well, there are 7.5 billion of us, folks. So what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Look it up for yourself. Don't listen to me. Go research the Georgia Guidestones. Created by a man named, or an individual named R.C. Christian, who no one knows who he is. What does that mean, folks? Maintain the world population under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature? When there are 7.5 billion of us? Humans? What does that mean, folks? See, you need to put things together. You need to see the big picture. That's why I'm still on a rant right now. You need to see the big picture. 9/11, all the foreign wars,